Ding dong, that is this one. Don't let them ring you ding-a-ling. We also say cameras away, please no photo during the show. Turn it off now. Get your candy up before you cough now. Ding dong, that is the song. Don't let them ring. Silence that thing. Oh, we will go on with the show without your phone making a tone. We're not kidding. We will hurt you. Turn it off now. A Christmas Carol is the most popular work of England's most popular novelist, and it has had a remarkable life of its own beyond its author's vast reputation. Should all of Charles Dickens' marvelous creations be suddenly threatened with extinction, the story of Ebenezer Scrooge would surely survive. It has become a part of Christmas folklore.
Mr. Dickens possessed that special ability of defining better than anyone before or since the spirit of the holiday season. In what he called the carol philosophy, he went beyond merely venerating Christmas for its sacred name and origin to acknowledging its basic humanism.
Mr. Dickens wrote A Christmas Carol in a few weeks of impassioned inspiration during the midst of a decline in the old Christmas traditions during the mid-19th century England. Over a century and a half has passed since the story was first published, and the message is as pertinent today as it was in the London of the 1840s.
As a prologue to the book, Mr. Dickens wrote the following. I have endeavored in this ghostly little book to raise the ghost of an idea which shall not put my readers out of humor with themselves, with each other, with the season, or with me. May it haunt their houses pleasantly, and no one wish to lay it. Their faithful friend and servant, Charles Dickens. December 1843.
Marley was dead. To begin with, there is no doubt whatever about that.
The register of his burial was signed by the clergyman, the clerk, the undertaker, and the chief mourner.
Old Marley was as dead as a doornail.
Scrooge knew he was dead.
Of course he did. Scrooge and he were partners for I don't know how many years.
Mind, I don't mean to say that I know of my own knowledge what there is particularly dead about a doornail. But I would have been inclined myself to regard a coffin nail as the deadest piece of ironmongery in the trade.
Scrooge.
But the wisdom of our ancestors is in the simile, and these unhallowed hands shall not disturb it, or the country is done for.
Scrooge.
You will therefore permit me to repeat emphatically that Marley was as dead as a doornail.
Scrooge was his sole executor, his sole administrator, his sole friend, and sole mourner. And even Scrooge wasn't so dreadfully cut up by the sad events of the day, but that he was an excellent man of business on the very day of the funeral, and solemnized it with an undoubted bargain.
The mention of Marley's funeral brings me back to the point I started from. There is no doubt that Marley was dead. Now this must be distinctly understood, or nothing wonderful can come of the story we're going to relate.
Scrooge never painted out old Marley's name. There it stood years afterwards above the warehouse door, Scrooge and Marley. The firm was known as Scrooge and Marley.
Oh, but he was a tight-fisted hand at the grindstone, Scrooge. A squeezing, wrenching, grasping, clutching, scraping, covetous old sinner. Hard and sharp as flint from which no steel ever struck out generous fire. Secret, self-contained, and solitary as an oyster.
The cold within him froze his old features, nipped his pointed nose, shriveled his cheeks, stiffened his gait, and spoke out shrewdly in his grating voice. He carried his own low temperature always about with him. He iced his office in the dog days and didn't thaw it out 1 degree at Christmas.
Nobody ever stopped him in the street to say, "My dear Scrooge, how are you? When will you come to see me?" No beggars implored him to bestow a trifle. No children asked him what it was o'clock. No man or woman ever once in all his life inquired the way to such and such a place of Scrooge.
But what did Scrooge care? It was the very thing he liked, to edge his way along the crowded paths of life, warning all human sympathy to keep its distance.
Once upon a time, of all the good days in the year, on Christmas Eve, old Scrooge sat busy in his counting house.
It was cold, bleak, biting weather, foggy withal. The city clocks had only just gone 3, but it was quite dark already. It hadn't been light all day.
The door of Scrooge's counting house was open that he may keep an eye upon his clerk, Bob Cratchit, who, in a dismal little cell beyond, a sort of tank, was copying letters.
Scrooge had a very small fire, but the clerk's fire was so very much smaller it looked like one coal. Wherefore the clerk put on his comforter and tried to warm himself at the candle, in which effort, not being a man of strong imagination, he failed.
Hello, Bob.
Hello, Master Fred.
Merry Christmas, Uncle. Merry Christmas, Uncle. God save you.
Humbug.
Christmas, a humbug. Why, you don't mean that, I am sure.
I do. What reason have you to be merry? What right have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
Come then. What right have you to be so miserable? What reason have you to be so morose? You're rich enough.
Humbug.
Now, don't be cross, Uncle.
Oh, what else can I be when I live in such a world of fools as this? Merry Christmas. Out upon Merry Christmas. What's Christmas time to you except a time for paying bills without any money? Time for finding yourself a year older and not an hour richer. Time for balancing your books and finding every item in them for a round dozen of months set dead against you. If I could work my will, every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips would be boiled with his own pudding or buried with a stick of holly through his heart.
Uncle!
Nephew! Keep Christmas in your own way and let me keep it in mine.
Keep it, but you don't
Let
keep
me leave it alone then. Much good may it do you. Much good it has ever done you.
There are many things from which I might have derived good, by which I haven't profited. Christmas among the rest.
Yeah.
But I've always thought of Christmas, when it has come around, as a good time. A kind, forgiving, charitable, pleasant time. The only time I know of in the long calendar of the year where men and women seem, by one consent, to open their shut-up hearts freely, and to view people around them as if they really were fellow passengers to the grave, and not merely another race of creatures bound on other journeys. So, though it has never put a scrap of gold or silver into my pocket, I believe it has done me good, and will do me good, and I say God bless it.
Oh, here. Another sound from you, and you'll be keeping your Christmas by losing your situation. You are quite a powerful speaker, sir. It's a wonder you don't go into Parliament.
Now, don't be angry, Uncle.
Sure.
Come, dine with us tomorrow.
I'll see you in hell first.
But why? Why?
Why did you get married?
Because I fell in love?
Oh, because you fell in love. Good afternoon.
Nay, Uncle. You never came to see me before that happened. Why give it as a reason for not coming now?
Good afternoon.
I want nothing from you. I ask nothing of you. Why can't we be friends?
Good afternoon.
I am sorry with all my heart to find you so resolute. We've never had any quarrel to which I've been a party. But I have made my trial in homage to Christmas, and I shall keep my Christmas spirit to the last. Uncle, Merry Christmas.
Good afternoon.
And Merry Christmas to you, Bob, and your family.
Thank you, Fred, and to your good lady.
Oh, and Uncle, Happy New Year.
Good afternoon!
Scrooge and Molly, I believe.
Mr. Marley's been dead these 7 years. He died 7 years ago this very night.
Oh, well, we have no doubt his liberality is well represented by his surviving partner.
At this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge, it is more than usually desirable to make some slight provision for the poor and destitute who suffer greatly at the present time. Many thousands are in want of common necessaries. Hundreds of thousands are in want of common comforts, sir.
Are there no prisons?
Plenty of prisons.
And the union workhouses, are they still in operation?
They are. Still, I wish I could say they were not.
And the treadmill and the poor law, are they still in full vigor then?
Oh, very busy, sir.
Ah. From what you said, I had thought something had happened to stop them in their useful course. I am very glad to hear it.
Well, under the impression they scarcely furnish Christian cheer of mind and body to the multitude, a few of us are endeavoring to raise a fund to buy the poor some meat and drink and means of warmth.
We choose this time of year above all others because it is a time when want is keenly felt and where abundance rejoices.
What shall we put you down for, sir?
Nothing.
Oh, you wish to remain anonymous?
I wish to be left alone. Since you asked me what I wish, that is my answer. I do not make merry myself at Christmas, and I cannot afford to make idle people merry. The money I have goes to support those institutions I have mentioned, and those who are badly off must go there.
Many can't go there.
And many would rather die.
Oh, if they would rather die, then let them do it, and decrease the surplus population. Besides, excuse me, I don't know that.
Well, you might know.
It is not my business. It is enough for a man to understand his own business and not to interfere with other people's. Mine occupies me constantly. Good afternoon, ladies. Good afternoon.
God rest ye merry gentlemen.
Humbug!
Be dismayed. Remember Christ our Savior.
Excuse me, sir. It is 7 o'clock. May I close up?
You'll be wanting all day tomorrow, I suppose.
If quite convenient,
It
sir.
is not convenient, and it is not fair. If I was to stop you half a crown for it, you'd think yourself ill-used, Oliver.
It is only once a year, sir.
A poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December. But I suppose you must have the whole day. Be here all the earlier the next morning.
Yes, sir, I will, sir. Thank you. America! Good evening, sir.
The clerk ran to Camden Town as hard as he could pelt, and the office was closed in a twinkling. Scrooge took his melancholy dinner in his usual melancholy tavern, and having spent the evening reading the newspapers, and beguiled the rest of the evening with his banker's book, went home to bed.
He lived in chambers which had once belonged to his deceased partner. The house was old enough now and dreary enough, for nobody lived in it but Scrooge, the other rooms being let out as offices. The yard was so dark that even Scrooge, who knew its every stone, was fain to grope with his hands.
Now, it is a fact that there was nothing at all particular about the knocker on the door, except that it was very large. It is also a fact that Scrooge had as little of what is called fancy about him as any man in the city of London. And then let any man explain to me, if he can, how it was that Scrooge saw in the knocker not a knocker, but Marley?
Marley's face. It was not angry or ferocious, but looked at Scrooge as Marley used to look. The hair was curiously stirred, as by the vapor of a hot fire, and though the eyes were wide open, they were perfectly motionless. That and its vivid color made it horrible, as Scrooge stared fixedly at this phenomenon.
It was a knocker again. To say that he was not startled would be untrue, but he put his hand upon the key he had relinquished, turned it sturdily, and walked in. He did pause before he shut the door. And he did look cautiously behind it, first half expecting to see Marley's pigtail sticking out into the hall. But there was nothing behind the door, and so he said, "Poop." "Poop," and closed it with a bang.
The sound resounded throughout the house like thunder, but Scrooge was not a man to be frightened by echoes, so he walked across the hall and up the stairs. Half a dozen lamps wouldn't have lighted the huge entry hall too well, so it was pretty dark. But darkness is cheap, and Scrooge liked it. He walked through his rooms to see that all as it should be. He had just enough recollection of the face to desire to do that. The parlor, the sitting room, the lumber room, all as they should be. Nobody under the table. Nobody under the sofa. A small fire in the grate. Then he went into his bedroom.
Nobody under the bed. Nobody in the closet. Nobody in the dressing gown.
Which was hanging up in a suspicious attitude against the wall.
He put on his dressing gown and then, being quite satisfied, closed his bedroom door and locked it. Double locked it. Which was not his custom. Thus being secured against surprise, he went to bed. As he lay down, he heard the sound of a bell that rang so softly on the outset that it could scarcely be heard. But then it rang out loudly, and so did every bell in the house. The bells were succeeded by a clanging noise deep down below, and then on the stairs, and then coming toward the door.
Somebody still, I won't believe it.
His color changed, though, when without pause it passed through the door and into the room before his very eyes. It was Marley.
Oh, now, what do you want with me?
March!
Who are you?
Ask me who I was!
Who are you then? You're particular for a shade.
In life, I was your partner, Jacob of Marley.
Can you sit down?
I can.
Do it then.
You don't believe in me.
I don't.
What evidence would you have of my reality beyond that of your
I
senses?
don't know.
Why do you doubt your senses?
Because a little thing affects them. Slight disorder of the stomach makes them cheats. You might be a undigested bit of beef, mustard, a crumb of cheese, a fragment of an underdone potato. There's more of gravy than of grave about you, whatever you are. Why do you trouble me?
Man of the worldly mind, do you believe in me or not?
I do, I must, but why do spirits walk the earth, and why do they come to me?
It is required of every man that the spirit within him walk abroad among his fellow men and travel far and wide. And if that spirit goes not forth in life, it is condemned to do so after death. It is doomed to wander through the world, oh woe is me, and witness what it cannot share, but might have shared on earth and turn to happiness.
You are fettered. Tell me why.
I wear the chain I forged in life. I made it, link by link, and yard by yard. I girded it on of my own free will, and of my own free will I wore it. Does its pattern seem strange to you? Or would you know the weight and length of the strong coil you bear yourself? It was as long and as heavy as this 7 Christmas Eves ago. You have labored on its sense. Oh, yours is a ponderous chain.
Well, Jacob Marley, speak comfort to me.
I have none to give. I cannot rest. I cannot stay. I cannot linger anywhere. My spirit never walked beyond our counting house. Mark me! In life, my spirit never roved beyond the narrow limits of our money-changing hall. And weary journeys lie before me.
You must have gotten over a great deal of ground in 7 years.
Captive, bound and double-ironed, not to know that no space of regret can make amends for one life's opportunity misused. Yet such was I, oh, such was I.
But you were always a good man of business, Jacob.
Business! Mankind was my business. The common welfare was my business. Charity, mercy, forbearance, and benevolence were all my business. The dealings of my trade were but a drop of water in the comprehensive ocean of my business. Oh, hear me, Ebenezer. My time is nearly gone.
Well, don't be hard on me. Don't be flowery, Jacob, pray.
How it is that I may appear before you in a shape that you can see, I may not tell. I have sat invisible beside you many and many a day. That is no light part of my penance. I have come here tonight to warn you that you have yet a chance and a hope of escaping my fate, a chance and hope of my procuring Ebenezer.
You were always a good friend to me, thank you.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits.
Is that the chance and hope you spoke of, Jacob?
It is.
I'd really rather not.
Without their visits, you cannot hope to shun the path I tread. Expect the first tonight when the bell tolls 1.
Couldn't I have them all together and get it over with, Jacob?
Expect the second when the bell strikes 2. The third upon the hour of 3. Look to see me no more, and look that for your own sake you remember what has passed between us.
Whether from the emotion he had undergone, or the fatigues of the day, or the dull conversation of the ghost, or the lateness of the hour, Scrooge, much in need of repose, went straight to bed and fell asleep upon the instant. When Scrooge awoke, it was so dark that looking out of bed, he could scarcely distinguish the transparent window from the opaque walls of his chamber. He was endeavoring to pierce the darkness with his ferret eyes when the chimes of a neighboring church struck 1.
Are you the spirit whose coming was foretold to me?
I am.
Who or what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past.
Oh. May I be so bold as to ask your business here?
Your welfare.
Oh, that's very kind of you. I have a slight cold in my head.
Your reclamation, then. Take heed. Rise and walk with me.
Not the window. I am a mortal and I'm liable to fall.
Bear but a touch of my hand there.
Ooh.
There! And you shall be upheld in more than this.
As the words were spoken, they passed through the window and stood on an open country road with fields on either hand.
I saw the ships come sailing in on Christmas Day, on
The
Christmas
city
Day.
had entirely vanished.
Sailing in
The
on
darkness
Christmas
and the
Day.
mist had vanished with it, for it was a clear, cold winter day with snow upon the ground.
Good heavens! I was bred here. I was a boy in this place.
Scrooge was conscious of 1,000 odors that were connected with 1,000 thoughts and hopes and cares and joys long, long forgotten.
Your lip is trembling. Oh, what is that upon your cheek?
A pimple. Lead on, spirit.
Oh, you recollect the way?
Remember it. I could walk it blindfolded.
Strange to have forgotten it for so many years. Let us go on.
They walked along the road, Scrooge recognizing every gate and post and tree.
Over this right there should be that little market. Yes, there it is. And the church and the bridge. There's old Toby. And Mrs. Gamp. Oh, Mrs. Gamp. Hello. It is I, Ebenezer Scrooge.
These are but the shadows of things that have been. They have no consciousness of us. Out upon Merry Christmas! Humbug! What good has it ever done to anyone?
They went to a long, bare, melancholy schoolroom, made barer still by lines of plain deal forms and desks.
Everyone's gone for the holidays.
The school is not quite deserted. A solitary child neglected by his friends is left there still.
Boy? Boy!
He cannot hear you.
It's me. Oh, poor boy.
Brother! Dear brother!
It's my sister Fan.
I have come to bring you home, dear brother. To bring you home. Home, little Fan? Yes. Home, for good and all. Home, forever and ever. Father's so much kinder than he used to be that home's like heaven. And he spoke so gently to me one night that I was not afraid to ask him once more if you might come home. And he said, yes, you should, and sent me in a coach to bring you. And you're to be a man, and to never to come back here. But first, we're to be together all the Christmas long and have the merriest time in all the world. You're quite a woman, little Fan.
Oh, is the delicate creature whom a breath might have withered. But she had a large heart.
Yes, she did. You're right, Spirit. I'm not being sick. God forbid.
She died a woman and had, as I think, children.
Yes, one child.
Yes, your nephew, Fred.
Yes.
Let's see another Christmas.
Although they had but that moment left the school behind them, they were now in the busy thoroughfares of the city. Here, too, it was Christmas time again. The ghost stopped at a certain warehouse door.
Do you know this place?
Oh, no, it. I was apprenticed here. Oh, dear heavens, it's old Fezziwig alive again. Bless his heart.
Yo-ho there, boys. Ebenezer and Dick.
Dick Wilkins, to be sure. He was very attached to me, was Dick. Poor dear.
Hilly-ho there, boys. No more work tonight. It's Christmas Eve, Dick. Christmas, Ebenezer. Now let's clear all this away and have these shutters up before a man can say, Jack Robinson.
You wouldn't believe how those two fellas went at it. They charged into the street with the shutters, 1, 2, 3, had them up in their places, 4, 5, 6, pawed them and pinned them 7, 8, 9, and got back again before you could count to 12, panting like racehorses. And the warehouse was as warm and dry and snug and bright a ballroom as you could desire to see upon a winter's night.
They're here, sir. They're here.
Oh, welcome.
Long live the Fezziwigs!
Long live the Fezziwigs! Isabel! You were going to marry her, weren't you?
Yes. Yes, I was.
Mrs. Fezziwig and I wish to bestow happiness and contentment on everyone here, the like of which none of us has ever seen before, eh? Well, let the celebration begin. Deck the hall with boughs of holly. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. La 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 la. Roll ye Yuletide cattle. La 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 la. Deck the hall. Blazing will be for us. La 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus. La 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 la. Follow me in merry measure. La 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure. La 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 la. Sing we joyous all together, la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather, la 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 la. Mrs. Fezziwig?
Small matter to make these silly folks so full of gratitude.
Small?
Why? Is it not? He has spent but a few pounds of your mortal money. Only 3 or 4 perhaps. Is that so much that he deserves this praise?
Isn't that spirit? It's that he has the power to render us happy or unhappy, to make our service light or burdensome, a pleasure or a toil. Say that his power lies in words and looks, in things so slight and inconsequential that it's impossible to add and count them up. So what? The happiness he gives is just as great as if it cost a fortune.
What is the matter?
Nothing. Nothing.
Something, I think.
No. I just wanted a word with my clerk just now, that's all.
Let's see another Christmas.
Again, Scrooge saw himself. He was older now, a man in the prime of life. His face had not the rigid lines of later years, but they had begun to show the signs of care and avarice. There was a restless, greedy motion in the eye that showed where the passion had taken root and where the shadow of the falling tree would land.
Ebenezer,
Yes?
I've come to say goodbye. I'm going away, Ebenezer. You will not see me again.
But we are to be married.
Remove me from this place. I cannot bear this.
I'm trying to listen. It matters little. To you, very little. Another idol has displaced me, and if it can cheer and comfort you in time to come, as I would have tried to do, I have no just cause to grieve.
What idol has displaced you?
A golden one.
This is the even-handed dealing of the world. There's nothing on which it is so hard as poverty, and nothing in which it professes to condemn with such severity as the pursuit of wealth.
You fear the world too much. All your other hopes have merged into the hope of being beyond the chance of its sordid reproach. I've seen your nobler aspirations fall off one by one till the master passion gain engrosses you. Have I not?
What then? Even if I have grown so much the wiser, what then? I've not changed toward you. Am I?
Our contract is an old one. It was made when we were both poor and content to be so, until in good season we could improve our worldly fortune by our patient industry. You are changed. When it was made, you were another man.
I was a boy.
Your own feeling tells you that you are not what you were. I am. That which promised happiness when we were one in a heart is fraught with misery now that we are two. How often and how keenly I have thought of this, I will not say. It is enough that I have thought of it and can release you.
Have I ever asked to be released?
In words, no, never.
In what then?
In a changed nature, an altered spirit, another atmosphere of life, another hope is its great end. In everything that made my love of any worth or value in your sight. Tell me, if this had never been between us, would you seek me out and try to win me now?
Say something, you fool. Say something.
No.
You think not?
I would gladly think otherwise if I could, heaven knows. When I have learned a truth such as this, I know how strong and irresistible it must be. If you were free today, can even I believe that you would choose a dowerless girl? Or choosing her, do I not know that your repentance and regret would surely follow? I do, and I release you. With a full heart for the love of him you once were. You may. The memory of what is past half makes me hope you will have pain in this for a very brief time, and then you will dismiss the recollection of it as from an unprofitable dream from which it happened well that you awoke. May you be happy in the life you have chosen.
Chew me no more. Why do you delight to torture me?
I told you. These are the shadows of the things that have been. That they are what they are. Do not blame me.
Conduct me home. I cannot bear this.
Dear brother, I have come to bring you home.
Yo ho, my boys. No more work tonight.
Another idol has displaced you.
Yo
Take me home! He was conscious of being exhausted and overcome by drowsiness, and further of being in his own room. He barely had time to reel toward the bed before he fell into a heavy sleep. Awaking in the middle of a prodigiously tough snore, and sitting up in bed to get his thought together, Scrooge had no occasion to be told that the bell was now upon the hour of 2.
Am I awake? Is it still night?
I don't mind calling on you to believe that he was ready for a good broad field of strange appearances, and that nothing between a baby and a rhinoceros would have astonished him very much. Now, being prepared for almost anything, he was not by any means prepared for.
Nothing?
5 minutes. 10 minutes. A quarter of an hour went by, yet nothing came. And then, from the corner of the room, he heard,
Scrooge! Ebenezer Scrooge!
It was his own room, but it had undergone a surprising transformation. The walls and ceilings were hung with living green, crisp holly, mistletoe. A mighty blaze went roaring up the chimney, and there stood a jolly giant, glorious to see.
Come and know me better, man. I am the ghost of Christmas present.
Look upon me. You have never seen the like of me before.
Never.
Have never walked forth with the younger members of my family.
I don't think so. I'm afraid I have not. Do you have many brothers, Spirit?
More than 1,800.
Tremendous family to provide for. Conduct me where you will. I went forth with the lost spirit under compulsion and learned a lesson that is working even now. If you have aught to teach me, let me profit by it.
Touch my robe.
The holly and mistletoe vanished instantly. So did the room, the fire, the ruddy glow, the hour of night. And they stood in the city streets on Christmas morning. Soon the steeples called good people all to church and chapel. And here they came, walking through the streets in their best clothes and with their happiest faces.
Oh, why don't you watch where you're going?
I beg your pardon, just told you. No quarreling. It's Christmas, my dear.
Oh, so it is. God love you. So it is. A Merry Christmas to you.
And the same to you, my dear. And a happy, happy New Year.
Oh, same to you.
Merry Christmas to you, ma'am.
Merry Christmas.
Is there a particular flavor in what you sprinkle from your hand?
There is my own.
Would it do for any meal on this day?
To any kindly given, to a poor one most.
Why to a poor one most?
Because it needs it most.
On they went, invisible, into the suburbs of the town, straight to Bob Cratchit's house.
Mother, mother, mother! We just passed the baker's in the
We saw the goose, such a wonderful goose. I knew we saw a goose. You had to be a goose. It smelled so delicious.
I knew it! You had to! It's the best goose of all time. Christmas I've
Our goose, was it? Well, we'll have it on the table in no time at all. Now, just calm down a bit and give me a hand with the dinner. Belinda, see to the potatoes. Peter, give me a hand with the plates.
Yes,
What has ever got your precious father, then? And your brother, Tiny Tim? And Martha weren't as late last Christmas by half an hour.
Here's Martha, mother. Here's Martha, mother.
Oh, what bless your heart alive, my dear. Late you are.
We had a deal of work to finish up last night and had to clear away this morning, Mother.
Well, never mind, so long as you're calm. Now, sit you down by the fire, my dear, and I will... Oh, bless you.
No, there's Martha coming. Hi, Martha, hi.
Whoa! Hello, Father.
My lords and ladies, I give to you the Cratchits. Young Master Timothy Cratchit, Esquire. Lady Cratchit. Lady Belinda Cratchit. Young Master Peter Cratchit. Why, where's our Martha?
Not coming.
Not coming. Not coming upon Christmas Day.
Oh no, Father, here I am.
Oh, lie to me. My dear Martha.
Oh, Bob, if only you could have seen your face. How ever could you believe our Martha would come home on Christmas Day?
Oh, Tim, wait till you see the pudding. We could smell it clear down the street. It smells wonderful. Come and see.
And how did our little Tim behave?
As good as gold and better. You know, he gets so thoughtful, sitting by himself so much of the time, and he starts to think the strangest things you ever heard of. For example, today he said that he hoped the people in church saw him, since he's a cripple. And it might be pleasant for them to remember on Christmas Day who it was that made lame beggars walk and blind men see.
He's really growing quite strong and arty. Well then, it's time for the goose. Peter, fetch the goose from the baker's now. Belinda, see to the potatoes, Martha, and the applesauce.
Just a moment, my dears. Before we sit down to this wonderful feast, which I am sure Mrs. Cratchit will be the finest since our marriage, I think we should take a moment to say grace. Lord, we thank you for this wonderful bounty you have given us. We thank you for this day of love and joy. We thank you for this opportunity to be together, to share with each other and with you the full depth of our hearts on this very special day. Amen.
Amen.
A Merry Christmas to us all, my dears. God bless us.
God bless us. God bless us, everyone.
Spirit, tell me, will Tiny Tim live?
I see a vacant seat in the chimney corner, and a crutch without an owner carefully preserved. If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will die.
No, Spirit, please, say that he will be well.
If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, no other of my race will find him here. And what of it? If he be like to die, he'd better do it and decrease the surplus population.
Mr. Scrooge. I'll give you Mr. Scrooge, the founder of the feast.
Oh, the founder of the feast, indeed. I wish I had him here. I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast upon, and I'd hope he'd have a good appetite for it.
My dear, Christmas Day, the children.
It should be Christmas Day, I am sure, on which one drinks the elf is such an odious, stingy, odd, unfeeling man as Mr. Scrooge is. You know he is, Robert. No one knows better than you do, poor fellow.
My dear, Christmas Day.
I'll drink his elf for your sake and the day's, not for his. A long life to him, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. He'll be very merry and very happy, I have no doubt.
Mr. Scrooge.
Shall we carry on? Touch my robe.
By this time it was getting dark, and as Scrooge and the Spirit went along the streets, the brightness of roaring fires and kitchens, parlors, and all sorts of rooms was wonderful. And then, without a word of warning from the ghost, they stood in the doorway of a festive home. It was a great surprise to Scrooge while thus engaged to hear singing. It was an even greater surprise to Scrooge to recognize one of the voices as his own nephew's.
Here we come a-wassailing among the leaves so green. Here we come a-wandering so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you I also do. And God bless you and Sarah, and God bless you and Sarah, and God send you a happy, and God send you a happy New Year. Here we come a-wassailing among the leaves so green. Here we come a-wandering so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy New Year. And God send you a happy New Year.
Oh, Fred, is your Uncle Scrooge coming to join us after all?
He said Christmas is a humbug. As I live, and he meant it too.
Oh, more shame for him, Fred.
He's a comical old fellow, and that's the truth. And not as pleasant as he might be. Still, his offenses carry their own punishments, and I have nothing to say against him.
Well, I'm sure he's very rich, Fred. At least you always tell me so.
Well, what of it, my dear? His wealth is of no use to him. He doesn't do any good with it, he doesn't make himself more comfortable with it, and he certainly hasn't the satisfaction of knowing that he's ever going to benefit us with it.
Well, I have no more patience with him. No, neither have I.
But I have, for I feel sorry for him. I couldn't be angry with him if I tried. Who suffers by his ill whims? Himself, always. Here he takes it in his mind to dislike us and not come dine with us. What's the consequence? He doesn't lose much of a dinner, eh?
Indeed, I think he loses a very fine dinner. Very fine.
Well, I'm very glad to hear it, for I have little faith in these young housekeepers today. What do you say, Topper?
I think that a bachelor is a wretched outcast and should have no opinion on the subject.
Well, do go on, Fred. He never finishes what he begins to say. Such a ridiculous fellow.
As I was going to say, the consequence of his taking a dislike to us and not making merry with us is, as I think, he loses pleasanter companions than the ones he can find in his own mind, whether in his moldy old office or dusty chambers. I give him the same chance every year, for I feel sorry for him. Well, he may rail on against Christmas to the day he dies, but he can't help think the better of it. I defy him. If he sees me going there year after year in good temper and saying, "Uncle Scrooge, how are you?" It puts him in a vein to leave his poor clerk an extra £50. That's something. And I think I shook him yesterday.
Perhaps we should move on.
No,
Spirit, just a moment more.
Oh, let's play a game then, shall we? I know. How about yes or no?
Yes, Fred, you come up with something.
It is time to go.
No, Spirit, here's a game. Just half an hour more. Only one.
What am I thinking of then? Is it animal, vegetable, or mineral?
No, dear. Only one question at a time. Is it vegetable?
No.
Animal.
Yes.
Is it alive?
Yes.
Is it a nice animal?
No.
Oh, is it a savage animal?
Yes.
Does it growl?
Sometimes.
Does it grunt?
Sometimes.
Does it talk?
Sometimes.
Does it live in England?
Yes.
Does it live in the woods?
Does it live all over England?
No.
Oh, does it live in London?
Oh, no, surely.
No.
Yes, it does.
Oh, surely it doesn't walk about in the streets.
Oh, yes, it does.
I know. It's on a chain. It's made to show up.
It is definitely not made a show of.
Is it led by anybody?
No.
This is difficult.
Well, is it hanging in a market?
It can't be hanging in a market if it's alive.
Well, is it hanging in a market alive?
No.
An ass.
No.
It's a horse.
No.
A cow.
No.
A bull?
No.
A tiger.
A dog.
No. No. No.
A pig.
A cat.
No.
A bear.
No.
I found it out. I know what it is, Fred. I know what it is.
What is it then?
It is your Uncle Scrooge.
That's not fair. When I said bear, you should have said yes.
He has given us plenty of merriment, so it'd be ungrateful not to drink to his health. So, take a glass of wassail in hand, and in a moment say, Uncle Scrooge. Uncle Scrooge. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to the old man, whatever he is. He wouldn't take it from me, but may he have it nevertheless. Uncle Scrooge.
Uncle Scrooge. The whole scene passed off in the breath of the last words spoken by Scrooge's nephew, and once again, Scrooge and the spirit were upon their travels. It was a long night, if it were only a night, but Scrooge had his doubts about this. Strange, too, that while Scrooge remained unaltered in his outward form, the ghost grew older, clearly older.
Are spirits' lives so short? My life upon this earth is very brief. It ends tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight at midnight. Hark! The time draws near.
Pardon me, Spirit, but I see something strange and not belonging to yourself. Is it a foot or a claw?
It might be a claw for the flesh there is upon it. Look. Oh man, look. Look down here.
Spirit, are they yours?
They are man's, and they cling to me, appealing from their fathers. This boy is ignorance. This girl is want. Beware them both in all of their degree, but most of all beware this boy.
Have they no resource, no refuge?
Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses? Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses?
A phantom slowly, gravely, silently approached. The very air through which this spirit moved seems to scatter gloom and mystery.
I am in the presence of the spirit of Christmas yet to come. You are here to show me the things that have not happened but will happen in the time before us. Is that not so, Spirit? Ghost of the future, I fear you more than any spirit I have seen, but since I know your purpose is to do me good, and since I need to be a different man from what I was, I am prepared to go with you and to do so with a thankful heart. Will you not speak to me? Lead on, the night is waning fast, and the time is precious to me, I know. Lead on, spirit.
They scarcely seemed to enter the city, for the city, rather, seemed to spring up about them and encompass them of its own act. But there they were in the heart of it, at the exchange, amongst the merchants. Scrooge had seen them often.
No, I don't know much better either way. I only know he's dead.
When did he die?
Last night, please.
Why? What happened to him? I thought he'd never die.
What did he do with his money?
That nerd left it to his company, perhaps. Hasn't left it to me, that's all I know. It's likely to be a very cheap funeral, for upon my life, I don't know anybody to go to it. Suppose we made up a party and volunteered.
Well, I don't mind going if lunch is provided, but I must be fed if I'm to make it.
Well, I am the most disinterested among you all, for I never wear black gloves, and I never eat lunch. But I'll offer to go, if anybody else will. When I come to think of it, I'm not at all sure I wasn't his most particular friend, for we used to stop and speak whenever we met. Bye. Bye.
Who are they talking about? Whose funeral?
How are you?
How are you?
Well, old Scratch has got his own in last, eh?
So it seems. Cold, isn't it?
Quite seasonable for Christmas time. You don't skate, I suppose?
No, something else to think of. Good morning.
Next, around them rose an obscure part of town. The ways were foul and narrow, the shops and houses wretched, the people half-naked, drunken, slipshod, ugly. The whole quarter reeked with filth, with crime, with misery. Far in this den of infamy there was old Joe's low-browed meatling shop, where old rags, iron, clothes, and greasy offal were bought.
Mrs. Dilbert? Well, look here, old Joe. Here's a chance. If we haven't all three met here without meaning it.
Well, you couldn't have met in a better place. Come into the parlour, come into the parlour. You were made free of it long ago, you know, and the laundress and the undertaker ain't strangers, eh? Come on.
What odds, then? What odds, Mrs. Dilbert? Every person has a right to take care of themselves. He always did. Very well, then, that's enough. Who's the worse for the loss of a few things like these? Not a dead man, I suppose. No, indeed, not a dead man. If he wanted to keep him after he was dead, the wicked old screw. Why wasn't he more natural in his lifetime? If he had been, he'd have had somebody to look after him when he was struck with death, instead of lying there, gasping out his last breath all alone by himself.
Oh, not a true word was ever spoke. Is the judgment on him?
I wish it was a little heavier one. And it should have been. You may depend on it. If I could have laid my hands on anything else. Open the bundle, Joe, and let me know the value of it. Speak out plain. I'm not afraid to be the first, nor afraid for them to see it. We knew pretty well we were helping ourselves before we met here, I believe. It's no sin. Well, no. Open the bundle, Joe.
No, let's go.
I haven't got much, I'll be first.
Seal? Pencil case? No pencils. A brooch? Of no great value. Huh?
But that's all.
That's all. All right, well, here's your account. If you were to ask me for another sixpence, I'd be boiled for not doing it, eh? Now, who's next?
Oh, here you go, Joe. Sheets and towels.
Sheets and towels. Sheets and towels, yeah. All right. What's this? Sugar tongs.
Sugar tongs, Joe.
Sugar tongs, all right. Teaspoons.
Yeah,
What?
Oops. Teaspoons, Joe. And silver.
Well, they're old-fashioned.
Oh.
And some boots. give too much to the ladies. It's a weakness of mine. That's the way I ruin myself. There's your account. If you was to ask me for another penny and make it an open question, I'd repent of being so liberal and knock off half a crown.
And now on to my bundle, Joe.
What do you call this? Bed curtains?
Bed curtains.
Well, you don't mean to say you took them down, rings and all, with him lying there?
Yes, I do. Why not?
Well, you were born to make your fortune, and you'll certainly do it.
I certainly shan't hold my hand when I get anything in it by reaching it out for the sake of such a man as he was. I promise you, Joe. Don't spill any oil on the blankets now.
His blankets?
Whose else's do you think? He isn't likely to catch cold without them, I dare say.
I hope he didn't die of anything catching, eh?
Oh, don't you be afraid of that. I ain't so fond of his company that I'd loiter about him for such things if he did. Ah, you may look through that shirt till your eyes ache, but you won't find a hole in it nor a threadbare place. It's the best he had, and a fine one too. They'd have wasted it if it hadn't been for me.
There, what do you call the wasting of it?
Putting it on him to be buried in, for sure. Somebody was fool enough to do it, but I took it off again. If calico ain't good enough for such a purpose, it ain't good enough for anything. It's quite as becoming to the body. He can't look any uglier than he did in that one.
Here's your money, then.
This is the end of it, you see. He frightened everyone away while he was alive to profit us when he was dead.
I see the case of this unhappy man might be my own. My life tends that way now. If there is any person in this city that shows any emotion connected with this man's death, show them to me now, I beseech you.
Is it good or bad?
Bud.
Oh, we are quite ruined then.
Oh no, there's hope yet, Caroline.
If he relents, there is. Nothing is past hope if such a miracle has happened.
He's past relenting. He's dead.
Thank heaven! Oh, God forgive me. What have I said?
What I thought was a mere excuse to avoid me turns out to have been quite true. He was not only very ill, but quite dead then.
Oh, to whom will our debt be transferred?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, but we'll have the money ready by then. And even if we were not, it would be bad luck indeed to find so merciless a credit in his successor. We'll sleep with light hearts tonight.
Show me some tenderness connected with the death. Spirit? Spirit?
The ghost conducted him through several streets familiar to his feet, and as they went along, Scrooge looked here and there to find himself, but nowhere was he to be seen. They entered poor Bob Cratchit's house.
And he called a child unto him and set him in the midst of them and said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven.
What has got your precious father, then? It must be near his time.
Past it rather, but I think you talked a little slow when we used these few last evenings, Mother.
I have known him walk with Tiny Tim upon his shoulder, very fast indeed.
And so have I. Often. And so have I.
He was very light to carry, and his father loved him so that it was no trouble. No trouble. Oh dear. Colour hurts me eyes. Makes him weak by the candlelight, and I wouldn't show weak eyes to your father when he comes home for the world.
Spirit, where is Tiny Tim? Say that he is well.
They're better now again. And there's your father at the door. Hello, Father.
Well now, my dears. Look what progress you've made with the sewing. It'll be done long before Sunday.
Sunday. You went today then, Robert?
Yes, my dear. I wish you could have gone. It would have done you good to see how green a place it is. But you'll see it often. promised him that I would walk there in a Sunday. My little child. My little child.
Oh, Father.
Spirit, say these shadows may be altered.
I saw Mr. Scrooge's nephew today. I've scarcely seen him but once before, and seeing that I looked, well, just a little down, you know. He asked me what had happened to cause me such distress, whereupon, for he is the pleasantest spoken gentleman you ever heard, I told him. I'm heartily sorry for it, Mr. Cratchit, he said. I'm heartily sorry for your good wife. By the way, how he knew that, I shall never know.
Knew what, my dear?
Why, that you were a good wife.
Everybody knows that.
I certainly hope they do, my boy. Very well observed. Heartily sorry for your good wife. If I may ever be of any assistance to you, he said, giving me his card, this is where I live. Pray come to me. Now, it wasn't for anything that he might actually be able to do for us, so much as for his kind way, that this was really quite delightful. It was almost as if he had known our Tim and felt with us.
I'm sure he's a good soul.
You would be sure of it, my dear, if you saw and spoke with him.
For Tip's sake, we must go on living. So long as we love one another, he will always be alive.
And whenever and however we part from one another, I'm sure that none of us shall ever forget poor Tiny Tim, or this first passing there was among us, shall we?
Never, Father.
And when we recall how mild and how patient he was, even though he was but a little child, we shall not quarrel easily amongst ourselves and forget poor Tim in doing so, shall we?
No, never, Father.
I am happy. Yes. I'm very happy.
Poor Tiny Tim. Spirit, something informs me that our parting moment is at hand. Tell me, what will become of me?
A graveyard, walled in by houses, overrun by grass and weeds, the growth of vegetation's death, not life. Choked up with too much burying, fat with repleted appetite, a worthy place.
Spirit, before I draw nearer to that stone to which you point, answer me one question. Are these the shadows of things that will be, or are they the shadows of things that may be only? Men's courses may foreshadow certain ends to which if persevered in they will lead, but if those courses be departed from, those ends will change. Say that it is thus with what you show me now.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
No, good Spirit, I will repent. I have seen the error of my ways. I will not be the man I was. I will not be the man I must have been before this intercourse. Why show me this if I am past all hope? Good Spirit, your nature intercedes for me and pities me. Show me that I may yet sponge away the writing on this stone. Assure me that I may change these shadows you have shown me with an altered life. I will live and I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. I will live in the past, in the present, and the future. The spirits of all three shall strive within me. I will not shut out the lessons that they teach. Hear me, Spirit. Show me that I might live. Hear me, Spirit. Hear me. Hear me.
And the blanket was his own.
And the bed was his own.
And the room was his own.
Best and happiest
happiest of all, the time before him was his own to make amends in.
I'm not dead. I am alive. And the shadows of things that might have been me will be changed. Jacob Marley, heaven in the Christmas time be praised for this. I say it on my knees, Jacob, on my knees. I am here. And the shadows of things that may have been, may be, they will be. I know they will. I don't know what to do. I'm as light as a feather. I'm as merry as a schoolboy. I'm as happy as an angel. I'm as giddy as a drunken man. There's the door by which the ghost of Jacob Marley entered. And there's the corner where the ghost of Christmas presents sat. It's all real. It all happened. It's all true. I don't know what day of the month it is. I don't know anything. I'm an absolute baby. That's all right. I don't care. I'd rather be a baby. Oh, glorious, glorious. Cling, clang, clang. Hello. What's today?
Eh?
What's today, my fine fellow?
Today? Why, it's Christmas Day.
It's Christmas Day? I haven't missed it. They've done it all in one night. They can do whatever they want. Of course they can, of course they can. Do you know the poulterer in the next street but one at the corner?
I sure hope I did.
Oh, a delightful boy. Intelligent boy. Do you know if they've sold the prize turkey that was hanging there? Not the little prize turkey, but the big one.
What? The one as big as me?
Remarkable boy. It's a pleasure talking to him. Yes, my buck.
It's hanging there now.
Is it? Ha! Go and buy it.
What good?
No, I am in earnest. Go and buy it and bring it here so that I might give them the address of where to take it. Come back with the man and I'll give you a shilling. Come back with him in less than 5 minutes, I'll give you half a crown. I shall send it to Bob Cratchit's. They shan't know who sent it. It's twice as big as Tiny Tim. What a wonderful joke. Send me to Bob will be.
The hand in which he wrote the address was not a steady one, but write it he did. Really, for a man who'd been out of practice for so many years, it was a glorious laugh. A most illustrious laugh. The father of a long, long line of glorious laughs. Scrooge dressed himself and went downstairs by the door to await the coming of the poulterer. As he stood there waiting his arrival, the knocker caught his eye.
I shall love it as long as I live. Scarcely ever noticed it before. What an honest expression it has. It's a wonderful knocker. There's the turkey! Oh my lord, you can't carry that to Camden Town. You must have a cab. Here's the address where to take it, and here's for the turkey, yes, and here's for the cab, and And here's your Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Merry Christmas. And here's for you, my fine fellow.
Oh, thank you, sir. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
To the world. Oh, good morning, sir. Merry Christmas.
To me? Yes. To me. Oh, dear. Please, I beg your pardon. Please, I hope you succeeded yesterday. That was very kind of you. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas. And to you. Merry Christmas.
Mr. Scrooge.
Yes, that is my name. I fear it may be unpleasant to you. I would like to apologize for that. And,
Oh, Lord bless me. Are you serious, Mr.
please,
Scrooge?
not a farthing less. There are a great many back payments in that, I'd assure you.
Oh, my word, Mr. Scrooge.
No, don't say anything. Just come and see me. Will you come and see me? Please, thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Darryl. Merry Christmas, please.
He went to church, and he walked about the streets watching the people hurrying to and fro. And he patted children on the head. And he found that everything could yield him pleasure.
I never thought that any walk, that anything could give me so much happiness.
In the afternoon, he turned his steps toward his nephew's house. He passed the door a dozen times before he got the courage to go up and knock. But he made a dash and he did it.
Who's there? Oh, bless my soul.
It is I, your Uncle Scrooge. I've come to accept your invitation.
Uncle Ebenezer. But you've said Christmas is a humbug.
Yes. I would like to apologize for that. And for my shameful behavior. I would very much like to meet your good wife. And if your generous offer is still open, I would very much like to join you for dinner.
Of course, Uncle Ebenezer. You are most welcome.
It's a mercy he didn't shake his arm off. He felt at home in 5 minutes. Nothing could be heartier. Wonderful party, wonderful games, wonderful unanimity, wonderful happiness.
But he was early at the office next morning. Oh, he was early there. If he could only get there first and catch Bob Cratchit coming late. And he did it. Yes, he did it. The bell struck 9. No Bob. A quarter past. No Bob. He was a full 18 and a half minutes behind his time.
Hello? What do you mean by coming in at this time of day?
I'm very sorry, sir. I am behind my time.
You are? Yes, you are.
I'm very sorry, sir. It shall not happen again. I was making rather merry last night, sir.
I'll tell you what, my friend. I will not stand for this sort of behavior any longer. Therefore, I am about to raise your salary. Oh, Merry Christmas, Father, Merry Christmas, and I have felt for you in many a year. I will raise your salary, and I will endeavor to assist your traveling family, and especially we will get good doctors to get Tiny Tim well, and we will get him well, Bob. Yes.
I believe you. I'll believe anything you say.
Now, we will discuss your affairs this very afternoon over a Christmas bowl of smoking bishop, Bob. Now, you light up the fires. And you buy yourself another coal scuttle before you dot another I, Bob Cratchit.
Yes, sir.
Scrooge was better than his word. He did it all and infinitely more.
And to Tiny Tim, who did not die, he was the second father.
He became as good a friend, as good a master, and as good a man as the good old city knew, or any other good old city, town, or borough in the good old world.
Some people laughed to see the alteration in him, but he let them laugh and little heeded them, for he was wise enough to know that nothing ever happened on this globe for good at which some people did not have their fill of laughter in the outset. His own heart laughed, and that was quite enough for him.
Ever afterwards, it was always said that he knew how to keep Christmas well, if any man alive possessed the knowledge.
May that be truly said of us.
And of all of us.
And so, as Tiny Tim observed, God bless us, everyone.
Glory!